My adopted sister told our entire church I got her pregnant. The pastor called me a monster from the pulpit. My parents changed the locks that same afternoon. 8 years later, when the real father demanded a paternity test, my whole family drove 400 miles to find me. I watched their headlights from my porch and never turned on the light. I was 16 and still believed my family was the safest place on earth. Sundays were proof. My mom ironed our shirts. My dad drove us all in one car. We sat third row, same pew, every single week. People called us the blueprint. My adopted sister Nora came to us when she was 6. I carried her on my shoulders at county fairs. I punched a kid named Dustin in 5th grade because he told her she wasn't real family. I split my Halloween candy with her down the middle every single year. She was my sister in every way that word means anything. But junior year, Nora started disappearing. Late nights, locked phone, new friends I never met. I didn't think much of it. I was busy with track and a girl named Selby who laughed at everything I said. Then one Sunday, Pastor Greer stopped the sermon halfway. He looked at me, not near me, at me. He said the congregation needed to hold a family in prayer because a young girl in our church had been violated by someone under her own roof. My mom gasped. My dad's jaw tightened. Nora sat 3 seats away from me, crying into my aunt's chest. I didn't understand yet. I was looking around the room trying to figure out who he meant. Then heads turned toward me, one by one, like dominoes made of eyes. After service, my dad didn't speak. He drove home, white-knuckling the wheel. When we pulled in, he told me to get out and wait on the porch. 20 minutes later, he came outside with a trash bag full of my clothes. My mom watched from the kitchen window and pulled the curtain shut when I looked up. Dad, I didn't do anything. Pastor confirmed it. Nora told the elders last night. She's lying. He set the bag on the steps and said, "You're lucky I don't break your hands." Then he went inside, and I heard the deadbolt click. That click is still louder than anything anyone has ever said to me. I walked to Selby's house. Her dad met me on the lawn. Word had already spread. Small towns run on gasoline and gossip. He told me if I came near his daughter again, he'd file a restraining order. I could hear Selby crying from her bedroom window. She never came outside. I slept in the dugout behind the middle school baseball field that night. Concrete bench, hood pulled tight, September cold crawling through my ribs. I was 16 and couldn't figure out what I did wrong because the answer was nothing. A janitor named Virgil found me in the morning. He didn't ask what happened. He just handed me a granola bar and said, "There's a shelter on Hanover Street. Tell them Virgil sent you." That man's name is stitched into my memory, deeper than anyone who shares my blood. I made it to the shelter, then a group home, then a dishwashing job at a barbecue place, then a GED, then welding school. Every day I picked one thing to learn and one reason to keep going. I didn't build a life. I forged one, with heat and pressure and no safety net. I changed my number, then my name, not because I was ashamed, because I couldn't breathe inside the person they made me. 8 years later, Nora's daughter turned 5. The real father, a guy named Trent from 2 towns over, wanted custody. His lawyer demanded a paternity test. When it came back, it confirmed what should have been obvious from the beginning. Trent was the father. He was 20 when Nora was 15. She accused me to protect him. The whole church found out. Pastor Greer didn't make an announcement this time. Funny how the pulpit works. Loud for accusations, silent for corrections. My parents tracked me down through a cousin who never fully cut me off. They drove 400 miles on a Saturday. I saw the headlights pull into my gravel driveway from the kitchen. I was eating leftover soup. I turned off the porch light, sat back down, and finished my bowl. They knocked. My mom called my name. The voice she used was the same one from when I was small, and she'd check on me during thunderstorms. My dad said, "Son, please, we know now." I rinsed my bowl, dried it, put it back in the cabinet. They stayed 40 minutes. I know because I watched the clock. When they finally left, my mom put a handwritten letter under the mat. I picked it up the next morning, read the first line, and stopped. It said, "We failed you, and we are so sorry." I folded it, put it in a drawer, and went to work. Some apologies arrived like ambulances. Fast, loud, desperate. But the patient already walked himself to safety years ago.